51 kg. Bout number 3 for tonight's bout. But let's see what the two boxers has for us, because we have watched two bouts tonight. We have seen the excitement, we have seen the commitment, we have seen the dedication, and we have seen the good performances from the boxer. But let's see this bout between Anjorin and QOZEEM. Now it's going to be a tough battle here between the two boxers, because the two boxers have prepared for this bout tonight. And QOZEEM in the red corner against his counterpart, ALAMEEN Anjorin. Let's see. Round one is always a period of studying each other here. The two boxers will come out with their own plan, but by the time we get to round two, we will see more from them. But this one is going to be an interesting one. You can see their coaches, they are sharing their boxers to victory here. It's going to be an interesting one. I'm not the only one in the commentary position. When my colleagues, Hayo, when it's ready, I will ask him one or two questions concerning this bout, because right from the round one, I could see the action from the two boxers, and this is to tell you that the bout has already lived up to expectation.
Yes, Sunday, you are very much right. Of course, you are a top-notch sports commentator. And whatever you say here, whatever your analysis are, surely they are spot on. The two boxers are still studying each other, which is normal in boxing. And I tell you, we are going to see something special when it gets to the round two of this bout. But so far, so good. Let us see what the two boxers will offer us in this first round, because that will determine what is going to happen in the next two rounds of this particular bout.
I think you are correct, because the two boxers are no pressure from either of them here, because the two boxers are still watching each other like you said. But I'm seeing some flashes coming from one of the boxers here, that is ALAMEEN Anjorin, but he still needs to push forward here if he wants to win this bout. But the bout is keenly contested here, very close one for the two boxers, and it will be difficult for us here to even know who is leading or who is not leading here. But let me ask you this question. Look at these two boxers. Technically they are good, tactically they are sound. As it is now, what is in your mind concerning this bout?
Yes, it's very simple, Sunday. I am not a boxing coach. I am a commentator. But what is going on in my mind is the two boxers, let's see which of them will be able to take advantage of another. How do I mean? They have their strengths, they have their weaknesses. So you must be, that is why it is very important for you to study your opponent in the first round, so that by the time you come in, you will be able to capitalize on his weaknesses, and that will help you to actualize your dream of being victorious in this particular bout. So I want to believe both of them will do that, and their coaches will be able to give them one or two instructions that will help them in the second round and take them to stardom as far as this particular boxing bout is concerned.
I think you are absolutely correct here, but I could see ALAMEEN Anjorin, I saw his flashes there, but he has not done much. Maybe his opponents, is too much for him. And his opponents, I'm talking about Abeeb, also need to work hard too, because when the first round ended in such a way that the two boxers have really lived up to expectation, you cannot even pick which boxer is has done well or not. So far so good. I think the study of each other era is over now. So I expect the two boxers in round two to come out with full force, and let's see their real color. Now let's go back to the round two of this bout. Very crucial one for the two boxers here. I think I expect the two boxers to come out better than the first round now between Abeeb and Anjorin. fight is tense now. The bout is tense now, and you can see the two boxers are now, punching each other now. What a good combination for the two boxers. And I believe that if they continue like this, we'll find it difficult to pick a winner in this bout.
Of course, that is what we call a fight. By the time it is very difficult for the judges to decide who is the winner, then that is very good. That will now be what we refer to as split decision of judges. So it means the boxers, both boxers, really live up to expectation. It means they really took the fight to each other. It means they are really doing the right thing at the right time, throwing the right punches, combining effective punches and landing it on each other. So that is good for boxing, and that is good for the judges. And at least that will give the judges edit, and it will even give us, the commentator, a lot of things to comment about.
About the headache you just mentioned now, I'm not even having it here now because the coast is not really clear for the two boxers now. I cannot really say which boxer, this particular boxer is doing well or not. The two boxers, they are equal to the attacks here, so it's very, very difficult bout tonight.
Of course, very difficult bout because QOZEEM in the red corner is really doing well, and Anjorin in the blue corner is also doing well. So I can tell you that what we are seeing here from these boxers, I can refer to it as standing performance from both boxers. They are really living up to expectation, and that is good. And that is to tell you that at Yucateco, we don't settle for mediocres, we settle for excellers, we settle for people, boxers that know their onions when it comes to boxing.
I think that what you just mentioned now, something just came to my mind that many of these boxers will go to their respective states ahead of the National Sports Festival coming up next year. But unfortunately, the sports festival ought to have held on January 12th, but now it has been postponed to May 9. But don't forget that this season 2 will end early next year. So after this season 2, most of these boxers will go back to their various states to represent their state in National Sports Festival. But believe me, let me say this thing: most of these boxers will come out victorious when in the National Sports Festival because they have already in the game. They have trained well. They just finished the league and they are going to their camp in their various states. So I will not be surprised if I see Yucateco boxers winning medal and medal in National Sports Festival.
Of course, it is expected because Yucateco is a platform to help the boxer. It's a platform to prepare the boxer. It's a platform to equip them for the task that is ahead, which is the national festival and even some other competitions. So I would be surprised, like you said, as well, if Yucateco boxers come out victorious at the National Sports Festival, which I'm very sure they will come out victorious because we have prepared them well and they know their onions and they are equal to the task. And I'm very sure they will be able to stand shoulder to with their counterpart from any other part.
Let me say this here, if you don't know it before. I'll come next year for National Sports Festival. I will be personally be there, but I want you to be there too. And I wish our boys, I'm talking of Yucateco boys that will represent various states, in a boxing event. Please try to be there next year in National Sports Festival and see what these Yucateco boys will do in National Sports Festival. But this is the crucial stage.
This is the final round, the last round, the third round of this bout. And the two boxers are bubbling with life. They are still energized. They have the strength to carry on. And I can see one of them bouncing on their legs. And I tell you that is to tell you that they are ready to take the fight to each other. And they know what it takes to win in this particular round. Because each of them understand the fact that if they are able to win perfectly in this round, you will be able to win this particular bout. And that is exactly what they are doing. And so far so good. The endurance level of both boxers is top notch.
Yeah, absolutely correct. But what you see in QOZEEM ABEEB is too confident. Look at him; he's jumping as if he has won this bout. And if you see a boxer, jumping like this, he shows that he has already won this bout. I don't know why boxer, jump in the boxing ring? Is it a strategy or what? But when you are still in action, you are now jumping as if you have already won this bout.
Of course, we have great boxers that have done that before. You remember Cassius Clay himself, Muhammad Ali. Anytime he's fighting with you, even at the heat of the bout, you will see him playing, trying to make jest of his opponent, just to intimidate him and to let him know that whatever you're doing is not getting to me. So maybe perhaps that is a strategy QOZEEM is trying to use. But I tell you, I'm sure that his opponent, talking about Anjorin, is not intimidated by what his opponent is doing.
Yeah, he's not intimidated. You are absolutely correct. But you know, we have said this before when this bout started that it will give us headache to analyze or to pick who is going to win this bout. I'm saying it here now. Up till now, I cannot really say which boxer is doing well or not, because it's so close, keenly contested, and I don't know what I can say.
Very close bout between these two great boxers. And that is to tell you that they have both boxers, they have a lot of potentials in them. They have a lot to offer us in the future. This is good heading, if you may ask me. Good heading, if you may ask me.
In fact, if we have a headache in the commentary position here, I wonder the judges how they come together and pick a winner in this bout. But anyone that win this bout, I will not be surprised, and I will not contest any result here because it's not really clear for me. So let the final come from the judges.
Anyone that emerges as the winner is deserving of the victory. And that is the end of this great bout between these two great boxers. And I tell you, it was a standing performance from both boxers, talking about QOZEEM ABEEB of Siete and ALAMEEN ANJORIN of Aiyegbeni. Good one coming from both boxers. I really give them kudos for living up to expectation. And I tell you, if they continue like this, they will be able to stand with their counterpart shoulder high from any part of the world, because they are excellers, they are not mediocres. They are real boxers, they are not fake one. And I give it to them. The originality in them, the endurance level in them, the big generalship, the combination of effective punches that they've offered us and given to the spectators here today, both those that are watching us at home and those that are here. I tell you, they are top-notch boxers, and I really give them kudos for doing it right.
They are top-notch boxers, you are correct, but let's wait for the result of this bout coming from the judges. We are still in Ikorodu, Ebute, weeks 16 of the Yucateco Boxing League Season 2, making of champions.